Cookies are very easy to use in PHP, and what they do is they allow you to save little pieces of information on the client computer so that when the user of your website comes back, you can get those pieces of information again and provide a user-friendly service. For instance, I'm going to show you how to count the number of times that a user has come to the site to show you how you can save information on the client machine and then read it back out. Go ahead and create a page here. Let's say cookies. And all we have to do is say, first read the number of visits. And you read from a cookie like this. Now, so far we haven't set one, but it won't read anything, so it'll be 0. The number of visits. So now number of visits is incremented by 1, so the first time you come, it'll be 1. And now we want to set a cookie, which means we will save a variable called number of visits, and the value of will be number of visits. And the time that we want it to stay on the user's computer, let's say a week. This is in seconds, so time now plus 60 seconds times 60 seconds would be an hour, times 24, 60 seconds times 60 minutes times 24 hours is a day, times 7 is going to be a week. So let's say we'll keep it there for a week. And then we want to say to the user, this is visit number of visits for you. And let's go ahead and look at that. Localhost, cookies 1. Oh, I already have some in there. It's already visit number 8, visit number 9, etc. If we go into tools here, or here, clear private data, cookies, we can start from the beginning again. So clear private data now. All cookies are gone, and it is visit number 1. That means that there was no cookie, and so it added 1 to 0 and got 1. We go there again, and it's now 2, etc. Now, the interesting thing about cookies is since they are connected to a domain that is, in this case, localhost set the cookie so localhost can read it back out, any page can read the cookie. So let me make another page called cookies2 so we can see this in action. PHP file cookies2, same code. So now we go to cookies2, it's a different page, and we see that each time I come back to the page, it counts up. When I go back to cookies1, it'll be our 10th visit. So it remembers us. So it remembers us not only from page to page, but also from visit to visit. If I close my browser here, so let's close the browser, and it's closed. Now we'll open the browser, we'll go back to our page, we'll go to the cookie, and it's our next visit, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we see that cookies are very easy to use, and they are very useful because you can save all kinds of information about what the user has already done. So he comes back a couple months later, and all of his settings are still the same. That's great. But the problem is, from a development point of view, is that since the cookies are saved on the client, the user can do all kinds of things with the cookies. Let's just take a look at some of the things and how they affect our code and the functionality of our site. If he goes to, for instance, clear private data, clear cookies, we see that it's reset. He can also go to options and say exceptions. Type in the name of your site, say block, close, and nothing happens. All the cookie functionality is gone. So the user has full control of that. Let's see, let's take this back off. Remove all sites. So, and it's back on. Very nice. What else can he do? He can say, he can look at the cookies, exactly what kind of cookies he has here. So, under localhost, yeah, let's see what kind of information this localhost here is saving about me. Number of visits, content is 12, okay, and it's going to last for about a week. Super. So you can see the information that you're saving. He can also say, that I don't want them to last a week. I want them to last until when I close my browser. So he can override whatever you say for the point of how long you want the cookie to last. He can also say, ask me every time, and then it looks like this. Every time he goes to the site, it says, confirm setting cookie. The site localhost wants to modify an existing cookie. Here's what it's going to write. Number of visits is going to be 13. It's 12 now. And then he has to say allow, and then he can say deny and that kind of thing. Or he can say, don't even accept cookies. Okay, it's still working. Accept cookies from sites. Okay. It should actually not. Let's see if we close it and open it. So localhost. It's still working. That's very interesting. Accept cookies from sites. Don't accept cookies from sites. It's accepting cookies, even though I said not to accept cookies. Okay, this is why. You just have to look around in the cookie information for a while. It's because I have allow on here. Remove all sites. Close, close. And now it won't work. So when you look in Internet Explorer, you have the same functionality, same kind of confusions like this, but you can see here that your user has a lot of control over how he wants his cookies to be managed, if he wants to accept them, and that kind of thing. And you have to take that into account. That's why in the next lecture, I want to show you how you can check to see if cookies are able to be set on the client. And if they are, you can do one thing. And if they aren't, you can do another thing.